It's totally possible to miss some powerful unique weapons in Cyberpunk during early main story missions, and there's also side content that can already give you some amazing weapons very early on in the game. So in this video I want to showcase these weapons and tell you how to get them with of course no story spoilers whatsoever. So a like on the video would really help me out. And let's go. Let's start with the Ajax Gun. That is a reward from Royce, the Maelstrom boss that you've likely already seen many times before in pre-launch material. Again, no story spoilers whatsoever. I will be focused on the rewards you get from these encounters in all of my videos. High chance that by doing this pickup main mission you actually have the gun, but with the Corpo life path there are choices that can let you skip the whole Royce fight, or likely by giving him the required money you will also walk out without any combat. So then you will also not get his loot, which also includes a pretty cool jacket. So I would say totally take him out during the mission, although maybe he shows up later since he will still be alive if you don't fight. Either way, he carries this unique Ajax Gun. And this is a tech pistol that you can charge up just like other tech weapons for a more powerful blast that has randomized crit chance, damage types and status effects after each reload. So what will happen is that you will see chemical effects and shock effects after each other on the same target. So high chance that you don't even have to finish the enemy yourself, because he or she will die from a damage over time effect. Really great early on in the game when you are not focused on any elements, but I think for builds later on it's not a very reliable weapon. So this is a unique pistol, meaning that you will not find it elsewhere in the game, and that when you get it you also unlock a craftable version of a higher rarity, and if you then craft that one, the other version of the weapon will disappear. Before we go over another weapon that you can miss during a main story mission, let's touch on some side content items that you totally want to get. One is over here on the map in Watson and requires you to take out a cyber psycho called Laylee Hind that you find over here on the map. It can be pretty challenging if you are still low level, so totally just stay far away and shoot the boss when you can. But for the mission it is asked to not kill him, so totally use a gun to get the health down and then switch to a blunt weapon to finish him off. When he goes down, he will drop his purple boots that will have quite a lot of armor, but we especially want to go for the DB4 Igla double barrel shotgun. That is really a monster from up close. Sure, you can only fire twice before you have to reload, but that is mostly enough to take out one or sometimes two enemies if you are close enough. It's really insane. Also nice is the perk on this weapon. It reduces the draw time by half and increases your damage by 20%. So it's a really awesome weapon to toy around with. And good to note about loot and weapons in general is that they rank up to your level if you, for example, get them as a reward or buy them in the shop. So it doesn't matter when you do the psycho, the drop will be scaled to your level, and if you get it early like I did, they can upgrade the damage of the shotgun in the crafting menu, so it's still powerful for later on in the game. A really nice assault rifle type that I've now been using a ton is the Ajax Gun that you get during a crime over here on the map. So I already showed you this crime in my previous legendary video, because you want to keep an eye out for the locker here that contains a legendary cyberware mod. But also, after taking out all the enemies here, complete the crime by interacting with the objective, and then you will get this awesome assault rifle with a random elemental damage type. And don't worry if it's not something you prefer, because if you turn around and then scan the environment near the water, you will actually find a container that you can open. People are inside here, but there will also be a body, which you can loot for another Ajax Gun and also a ton of money, so totally grab both. I've been using this rifle a lot now. For me it's really the closest to a regular first-person shooter assault rifle, and that's great in a game like this. Chemical damage on the weapon is nice, but shock too. Just a great overall weapon in many situations. Before I look at a nice reward from a gig that you totally want to get as soon as possible, let's take a look at another unique gun that is missable during the heist main mission that is also pretty early. It's the Congo Pistol in Yorinobu's apartment. And you will actually scan this during the brain dance sequence, but now you can actually pick it up after leaving the elevator. And again, if you don't do this, I don't know if you will be able to get it later on. So keep that in mind when doing the heist mission, because the gun is awesome, mainly because of the insane fire rate. You will just melt enemies, have a small chance to cause a bleeding effect as well. There is a crit chance on the weapon and physical damage too, although hitting with a gun, as you've likely already noticed, is not that powerful, so still not with this gun. But the main thing is that even without the cyberware, bullets can still ricochet. And speaking of cyberware, after completing the heist, you will actually get a job called the Gig that will let you collect a reward from Wakago, one of the fixers. You can do this later on as well, but it's actually smart to do it from the moment you can, and not only for the 3000 eddies that you will immediately get in your bank account, but also for the special rewards that you get by visiting a Ripper dog. Like, there will be a quest noting where you need to go, and then you will see that you can unlock tattoos for free that enable smart targeting with smart weapons. Normally these are 9000 eddies, while now you can get them for free. So then, if you are able to find a smart weapon out in the world, you will immediately unlock the full potential that will make your life way easier, and it's really fun to use as well. Like, now you will not need to worry about your aim whenever using a smart weapon, because bullets will just go to the target automatically. It's very satisfying. Like, even when enemies are behind cover, your bullets will find a way. Or here you see me just chill behind cover, aim at the doorway while the enemies die pretty fast. I still need to find a dedicated drop spot for a smart gun. Of course, if you got one, let me know in the comments down below, or you can always email me to the input@JorRaptor.com email address if you found something cool in Cyberpunk. Tech weapons are also a lot of fun to use, and I actually found my first tech shotgun over here on the map at a crime, and as I said in my previous legendary weapons video, totally do these crimes for a ton of money, rare clothing items, and here you also have a chance to find smart or tech guns by looting every enemy. So tech weapons will be able to pierce through cover. When you aim, you will see the silhouette of the enemy and then charge up a large blast that, in the case of the shotgun, will, when close by, deal a lot of damage. So I now like to use regular weapons and then switch to the tech shotgun when enemies are hiding to still take them out with a nice surprise attack. And I really can't wait to find other variants of the tech and smart weapons. And when I found more, I will of course let you know here on the channel. And I also got a ton of other Cyberpunk content coming your way. If you want to see something in particular, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe to miss nothing. Hit the bell notification to know when a video goes live. And a like would really help the channel out. Totally check out my previous video, by the way, on early legendary weapons that you totally want to get. Like, one in particular is very, very strong. Again, you can watch it by clicking on the screen. For now, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.